I hope that you're doing okay and things are going good for you. And I just want to say that on this bright, kind of cloudy day, that I hope that you're doing well. So I wanted to focus on last time we focused on physical things that you can do. Today, I want to focus on positive thoughts and positive mindset. So, to begin with, let's see how you're doing. So if you're here, if you want to post a comment and say, "Hey, I'm doing good. I'm feeling I'm feeling lonely, I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling tired, whatever, feel free to post on there, all right? Um and then I'll answer your questions, and if you're viewing this afterwards, then think about the things that you're going through. All right. So a lot of work and things have been going on behind the scenes, getting things ready for a return to work in the future. I put in the future because the exact dates are still not there. But as we prepare for in the future and what it looks like, I want to address how to kind of think about your thoughts. So we have busy thoughts, negative thoughts, worry thoughts, and positive thoughts. And kind of how I'm saying to help improve our mental health today, I want us to focus on how we can challenge our negative thoughts with some positive thoughts. All right. And positive thoughts, we don't have to believe fully in the moment, but it may, all right, help us. Um, and we will eventually believe it. So let's say you're feeling really weak and really tired, and you say, I am strong enough today. I have some energy. Now, that alone is not going to give you energy, but then if you get up and do something and it motivates you to do something, then you get that energy. Um, I'm not worthy or I'm worthless. All right. So counter that with I am worthy. I have value. And even though you may not fully believe it, positive words, positive thoughts create a positive belief system in your emotions. It really can work. All right. So today is I'm overwhelmed. All right. So if you're overwhelmed, instead of one thought is I can handle this. That's one way to use it. But you can also go back to an old tip of coping skills of checking the facts. So let's check the facts. Let's check in with ourselves. What am I overwhelmed about? Well, I'm overwhelmed because uh, I'm behind on work. I'm behind on laundry. My house is a mess, and I haven't felt like doing anything because I'm sitting around here all day long. I don't feel motivated. Um, my staff or my neighbor is annoying me all the time, and there's just too much going on. I can't get a straight answer from the news or from people about I'm going to be able to go back to work or when things are being going to be opened, and if they did, what it's going to look like. Whew, I'm taking a big deep breath now. And I'm checking the facts. Okay. I only have to worry right now about today, about it being 2 o'clock, 2:15. What's going to happen tomorrow is out of my control at the moment. So what can I focus on today? So I'm going to push aside what I don't know. I don't know when it's going to be reopened. I don't know when I'm going to be able to get back to work. I don't know how I'll get a mask. I don't know how I'll feel wearing a mask all the time. I don't know what it's going to look like. And it's okay not to know. But what I do know today is I could be here listening to Tim checking in. I could be thinking about what's in my control. Okay, so what do I have on my list to do? Is there a game I'm playing? Is there an alphabet game that I talked about that I can play with staff? Using the letter of the alphabet A, so animals, so aardvark, then you might say baboon, crocodile, dog, you know, is so you can play the alphabet game with someone. You could listen to some music, read some things that we've mentioned before uh, to help you distract. And in addition to that, today we're going to focus more on replacing the negative and challenging those negative thoughts with positive. So let's say I got up today. I was tired. I didn't want to get out of bed. All right. So my thoughts are, it's too hard. I can't do this again. Getting up, talking to people, doing things is just too much for me. All right. So if that happened, then I can say, Tim, I'm talking to myself. It's going to be okay. And I don't have to worry about 2 hours from now or 3 hours from now. I can just worry about, let's just get up. Let's put some cold water on my face. I didn't shave today. Let the shaving go. Let's splash some water on my face. Let's get up and let's contemplate maybe something to eat. All right. And so that's the way I handled it. I put my positive thoughts that I don't have to face the whole day right now. I just have to face getting out of bed. This is the task on hand. So whatever you need to do now, put that as a focus and give yourself positive affirmations about that. So, I can get out of bed. All right. Put some clothes on, brush my teeth. Okay, so now I'm up, I'm kind of hungry. I look, okay. Well, I've got some microwavable bacon. I got an egg. I got some toast. So there's breakfast. So I made myself sourdough toast with some microwavable bacon and an egg. And I had breakfast. And after breakfast, I thought, okay, what's the next thing that I can do that's supposed to do? I went in and logged on to my computer. And again, I'm focusing only on the moment. And my thought is, I can log on the computer right now. And then as I start feeling that overwhelming, is like, oh my God, I'm not going to make it through the day. And it's just too much. I start letting that go. And instead I invite myself to say, okay, Tim, you're not having to get through the whole day right now. Let's just get through this next step. Let's just take a minute to get through now. So I open up the computer, check my emails, do what I need to do. And then, you know what? It sparks me to the next thing. And then I get involved. Then when I start worrying, it's like, I look at the clock, it's like, OMG, I've got 5 more hours to go. Or 6 more hours. Oh, I don't know. And then I remind myself, so here's where the positive thought comes in. Tim, it seems like a lot of time, but right now you just have to focus on getting through this next bit. So let's focus on the next 30 minutes. What do you have to do? Okay, I can get through 30 minutes and then I can decide. And so I did. And then I got kind of tired. And so I got up, stood up, I walked around, I opened up my door, looked outside, closed my door, kind of used the skills that I used in the past with you. Got in some fresh air. Now I'm taking a drink of water. And I come back and it's like, maybe I have another 15, 20 minutes in me. Let's go with that. And then I'm resisting thinking too far ahead. So part of the positive thing is being positive in the moment and giving yourself kind of encouragement right now, what you can do right now. All right. Right now, I can look at something that makes me happy. So like right now I'm looking at this big tree in the sky with a little cloud in it. And yeah, it's not too bad. I'm looking at a tissue box. Luckily, I have tissues that have sunflowers on them. And I was like, that's really cool. I can see what you see in the back, my pictures that I have up. There's like a little, but trying to find that bridge right there. Then if we go over, there's a mountain scene there. And then I think about like the weathermen that use a green screen and have to like, here's the weather, here's the sun. but trying to learn something new, but that's kind of fun. So I'm taking in things right now that are positive, that are helpful. And I'm thinking, there are sunflowers somewhere. The sky has a little sun and peek out, and the clouds aren't that bad. Um, and I get to be here with you. Doesn't matter how many people are there. The fact that I'm here in this moment right now, and I've grounded myself. So that's another thought, is like, what can I do to be present right now for what I have to do? How many times do we get overwhelmed with what happened before we got to work, or before, or earlier in the day, or what's going to happen later on? All right. Maybe you had an argument with somebody this morning, and then they left, and that you're not going to see them till later on. And you're thinking, oh, when I see them, they're going to be upset and I need to apologize. Right now, in this moment at 2:23 p.m., you don't have to, unless they're walking in this moment. You don't have to deal with that. You can say, I'll deal with that when it comes. I've already got in my mind that I want to say I apologize. I'm going to check, make sure they're doing okay. Hey, are we doing okay? Are we good? Are you okay? Things tend to be, was a little hard this morning for us. Do a check in. And, you really don't have to worry about them, because you can't control what they're going to feel or experience. What you can control is how you react to it. So be positive. Is I'm just going to be open and honest and willing to say, hey, are we okay? Are we good? Um, I also think that the important thing that we can do, again, be positive, saying, maybe I said something I didn't wish I would have said, or I didn't handle that as well this morning. But that morning's passed. I can't go back and redo it. What I can do is focus on what I can do right now to be calm and cool and to be happy. What am I going to do? And think that, you're going to get through this just like everything else. And that you can think. So right now in this moment, I'm wondering what you are thinking or worrying about. Is it something that you did, something that you said, something that you can't control? And then I want you to kind of see yourself maybe on a beach, on a train, on someplace else, and just, like, if you're on a beach, there's a big bouncing ball. Just kind of toss that beach ball out with all of that worry and let it go, and think to myself, right now, in this moment, if you're feeling safe, if that worry is about something that happened before or later, saying, right now, I'm not having to face that right now. What I said or did has already gone. I'm not going to see that person right now. And in the future, when I do, I've got a plan. So for right now, I'm going to focus on something else. I'm going to focus on something that makes me feel better, that makes me feel positive, that gives me hope. Because when we're not able to control what's going on, we need to have hope, hope for the future, hope that things are going to be better. The sun's coming out today. That's hopeful for me. I've got um, stuff that I have for dinner. That's hope for me. I'm not worried about what I'm going to do the next hour. I've got clients to call. I've got people to touch base with. And I'm not worried about that right now, because right now I'm here with you. I'm here talking to you and just enjoying being in the moment. So kind of being mindful and enjoy where you are, trying to be relaxed. If I'm really worried and stuff, then maybe I'm stressed up, my muscles are tight, I'm kind of talking more quickly and everything. And I'm just kind of letting go of all that right now. Just shaking it out, kind of breathing, shaking out, kind of breathing, and really allow myself to be present right now and kind of let my worry go. Think of that beach ball, you're just kind of passing it around, and letting your worries go, letting your thoughts about what happened earlier today, or what you've got planned the rest of the day, go and really focus on being present and saying, what am I looking at? Do you have a picture you can look at? Do you have, uh, do you like my pictures that are there? Do you have something else that you can see? Maybe when we're done, put on some music to listen to, um, and just find the soothing, the comfort, and those things that you can do. I think that is something to think of. So again, the thought, challenge your negative thoughts. I can't. It's all messed up. It's not going anywhere. I got angry at somebody and I don't know what to do, and it's okay. Let's breathe into it. It's okay, and let's say the thought is it's over with. I can't change what happened. What I can do is do my best this moment. When I see that person or something saying, "Hey, I know things didn't end, and what can we do to just be here, be present?" And you don't have to give a long explanation about what you said was wrong or why it was wrong. Sometimes simple is best. Just acknowledge that, hey, things didn't go as well as this morning as we would like. Let's start with today. Is that okay with you? And if they said no, I really want to talk to you about this. I really want to work this out. Then you have an invitation to kind of talk and work it out. Or if somebody did something to you that you need to, I really need your help in understanding why this happened, or why you said what you did, or that you hurt my feelings, and I didn't appreciate it, or that you kind of yelled at me. It felt like yelling to me. And you could say those things, but you're not with that person now. You don't need that right now. Right now, what you need is to think, hey, I'm here today. I can get through this day, and I'm taking it one half hour or 15 minutes or an hour at a time, and then I'll decide what to do next. And hey, it's okay that I don't know how long it'll be before I go to work, because I've already made it this long. I can make it a little, I can make it longer. Of course I can. I'm going to be good with that. I'm going to be able to make it longer. Um, and I'm strong right now. I'm managing. I may not like it, but I'm doing okay. And so are you. And so instead of worrying about, again, the thought is to challenge worrying about things that are not in your control. Let them go and save them for another day at a time. Because the information about when we can go back to work, the information about what it's going to look like is coming. It's not here right now. As soon as somebody knows, they're going to get that to you. You're not going to have to wait a month or 2 months or a year to find out. It'll happen pretty soon. So as soon as something's been decided, you'll know. And until then, relax and say, I have comfort. I'm going to know when they know. They're going to let me know, and what the plan is, and whatever I have to do, social distance, wear a mask, come in different doors, do different things, whatever is required of me to get going in the future, I'm going to do. Like for me, wearing a mask in public is going to be something that I'm just got to get used to. And, I'm starting to. I've got one of my favorite masks that a friend made now, my Marvel mask. And, I'm really enjoying this. So hey, can you still hear me? And I just got to get used to the way it looks and stuff and start wearing it. And, when I go out, like I did this week, I went out to get some groceries. I wore the mask in, and I had to figure out a way so it's not fogging my glasses. And that's okay. And I'm practicing, what can I do today to prepare myself for when I go out again, or for having to wear a mask all day long? I'm going to wear it when I need to. I'm going to practice wearing it a little bit of time. Maybe I'll practice it while I'm watching TV for an hour or so, and then I'll build up. So I don't have to wear it 8 hours today, but I could wear it an hour. I could build up my tolerance. That's something I can do today. So my mindset is, my positive thought is, I can do that today. I can do that right now. I can put my mask on. I can wear it for a little bit when I watch TV, and that's what I'm going to do. So when I'm getting done with my work today, after I've had my snack, I'm going to wear this for an hour. That's a plan. Now I'm not going to think about masks anymore. Masks are gone. I've already had a plan. I'm dealing with that, but that's hours away. All that I really care about right now is where my mind is right now. Right now, am I at peace with what I'm doing? Right now, am I okay with what's going on? Am I letting what happened this morning go? You may have a plan of I need to address this with this person. Okay, I got that plan. Until I get to them, I'm just going to be here. I'm going to focus on things that make me happy right now. I'm going to counter my negative thoughts with positive ones. I can't get through it. Yes, I can. And I don't have to get through it all at once. All right. I hear me saying it's going to be tough to get through a whole day. All right. But is it really that tough to get through 15 minutes? Is that really that tough to get through the next half hour? No. So I'm using my positive mindset to challenge my negative thoughts and my worry. It's like I'm so worried about how I'm going to be able to wear a mask or where I'm going to get a mask. It's like, okay, Tim, stop. Let's take a breath and let's really think about, hey, I don't have to wear a mask right now. Somebody's going to help me get a mask if I need it. I can ask somebody. It's like, where's the mask going to come from? But right now, I can't worry about wearing a mask 8 hours a day. I'll wear it a little bit longer later on today when I'm watching a movie. See how that goes. But for right now, I'm just focusing on being here with you. I'm looking at my pictures that bring me pleasure and comfort. I can see the sun outside. And that's what I want you to do right now is find something in your environment that you can really latch on to. Hone in on being present in this moment with your thoughts and be positive with your thoughts to compare the negative. It's all right that you have negative thoughts. It's all right that you have worry. It's all right that you're uncomfortable or that you're angry or mad or upset or whatever emotions you're experiencing. It's okay. You can deal with it. You can deal with it now. What can I control right now? Well, I've got plenty of coping skills for when I'm upset or angry. We practice those. If you've been at WCS, you've been at the workshop, we practice those. So you've got some press the pause button, take a couple deep breaths, check the facts, opposite of emotion, action, using your five senses, etc. So if you're new to that and you don't know the skills, we've been trying with Martha and I, the coping skills group, every week. We're trying to post some skills to learn or to practice, so you can do those. But right now, focus on positive mindset, positive thoughts, challenging those negative thoughts, and putting aside thoughts that aren't important in the moment right now. And maybe you and I will get through the rest of the day. All right. I hope this is helpful. And whenever you see this, even if you weren't able to view it live, then I hope that this helped you through. I will be back next week with more mental health tips from Tim with a new focus for something new. All right. So have a good rest of the day. All right.